Hello students, welcome to another lecture of pharmaceutical jurisprudence. In our last lecture, we started with the manufacture of medicinal and toilet preparations containing alcohol and narcotic substances. And we studied that the manufacture can be done in two laboratories, the first being in-bond and the second being outside bond. So today we will be studying about the manufacture of alcoholic preparations in bond. So let's start. Now the first point that we need to learn or that we need to know is the procurement of rectified spirit, right? So the rectified spirit, it can be obtained from a distillery, from any distillery basically, on an indent, and the indent should be countersigned by the officer in charge, right? The officer of the distillery where the indent has been sent for procurement of rectified spirit issues the spirit in a. Now the second point is the verification of the spirit that has been procured. So the consignment of the spirit has to be verified in terms of strength and volume, and the amount of the result has to be noted down in a register. It should be recorded in a register, and after the verification the spirit is then stored in the spirit store. Then the third point is issue of spirit from the store. Now calculated quantity of the alcohol can be obtained on requisition by the licensee to the officer in charge, right? The manufacturer should calculate the requirement of alcohol and hand it over to the excise officer. Excise officer, after proper examination, issues a particular quantity of spirit from the store. Now for the preparations, all the ingredients which are required, they should be ready. They should be kept ready, and as the alcohol is received by the manufacturer, it should be quickly mixed with the pre-prepared ingredients, and this procedure should be done in front of the excise officer. The percolator or the suitable vessel containing alcohol during the process of manufacture and storage, it should be properly labeled with the name of the product, the batch number, the description of the product, quantity of alcohol that is being used in that particular product, date of manufacture, and quantity of preparation that is removed. So all these particulars should be mentioned on the container. Then the preparation after it is being used should be immediately moved to the store. It should be measured and it should be stored in proper sealed vessel, and the entry of such storage should be done in a register, and the particular preparation should be provided with a batch number for proper identification. Now the second point is the storage of finished products. So medicinal and toilet preparations are to be stored in proper jar or bottle, each containing not less than 2273 ml of the preparation. Each container should bear a proper label which shows its name, its batch number, the strength of alcohol present in that preparation, and the name of the manufacturer. Next, the containers, they should be systematically arranged in proper racks for their proper identification and a record of all the deficiencies which occur at the time of manufacture. They should be properly reported and recorded in a proper register, and such report should be sent to the excise commissioner quarterly. Now if the excise commissioner is satisfied that the deficiencies which are reported are due to natural or unavoidable reasons, then the duty payable by the manufacturer is remitted by the excise commissioner. Now next topic is the issue of alcoholic products from bonded laboratory. Now the alcoholic preparation from a bonded laboratory can be taken out by a manufacturer by making an application to the excise officer in a prescribed form which is duly signed by him, and after paying a certain amount of duty. Duty is charge basically. On payment of the calculated duty, the goods containing alcohol and narcotic substances, they are permitted to be taken outside the bonded laboratory, and the dutiable goods which are to be removed from the bonded laboratory, that can be done only after 6 a.m. or before 6 p.m. and it should not be done at any hours on Sunday or any other holiday. And if such activities is seen, then the licensee is held responsible for the same. Now coming to the deficiencies in finished store. So any deficiencies which are there in the finished store, they should be properly recorded and reported, and the record should be maintained by the officer in charge of the manufacturing unit. The report should be submitted to the excise commissioner quarterly, and if there isn't any satisfactory explanation for the loss of the finished product or alcohol from the store, then the particular licensee of the manufacturing unit has to pay the amount for the loss. Now, if any product is found to be not of standard quality, or if the quality has deteriorated, then the particular product should be disposed of with the permission of the excise commissioner. And if the reason of improper manufacture or the substandard quality was beyond the control of the manufacturer, then the excise commissioner has the power to waive off the excise duty. Now coming to the wastage in manufacture, we know that we all are humans, and during the process of manufacture, certain amount of product can be wasted, right? So the percentage of wastage which is acceptable is fixed by the state government, and it changes from time to time. And any wastage which exceeds the limit which is set by the state government and not properly accounted in a register, it shall be charged with a duty and with a penalty. And if the loss is due to some unavoidable reasons, then the excise commissioner can look into the matter, review the situation, and he can waive off the duty. So thank you so much, dear students. This was all in today's lecture. Today we studied about the manufacture of alcoholic preparations in bond, and in our next lecture we will be studying about the manufacture of alcoholic preparations outside bond. So if you have any queries in today's lecture, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much.